Hey, howdy. I took a small break and got some Arnold. I got some Arnold Palmer to drink, and it's fucking good. It's half sweet tea, half lemonade. It's very tasty. It's my consolation in these dark times. Anyway, when last we left off, I realized the horrible nonsense that waits behind that door. I've done one of the encounters. I need to do, I think there were 3 of them total in there. But if nothing else, I have means, in a sense of the word. But you show me enemy patterns like this, and it just makes me sad.
Stop it!
Unless I start nailing these dodges, this fight has the potential to go very poorly. Finally, it actually landed.
Let's drop the base.
Does this actually do good damage? Okay.
Attack ya. Cheap man.
Stop!
There we go.
Stop!
There's a logic to landing those consistently. PP4, yeah, that still works. Fuck! Not again!
Michael! This is for you.
I need to, like, do it fast so that it's able to actually be a full PP heal, but if I do it too fast, I'm gonna whiff an input, and that just completely cancels it.
Stop it!
Really? Miss, miss, you say? That's better. It wasn't even a full PP heal. Damn.
Gotcha.
You gotta be really good with that for it to be guaranteed full heal.
Sheep man.
Oops. Ah, come on. I can do better than that. Good.
Look out for number 1. This is for you. Sheep man.
I'm tempted to whiff the action command to deal extra damage to the sheep, but I'm worried that that's going to put Rory to sleep. And if Rory's asleep, that's going to cause problems.
Ow! Michael! Sheep man.
But my plan for today, I think, is just to do as much YIIK as I possibly can and see if I can finish this game. Because like I said, I'm sick of it. Ironically enough, I'm sick of it, so my solution is to play even more. I want to beat this game so that I can say that I beat this game, and then I want to never touch it again. 1.4 update be damned.
Ow, that hurt!
I want to move on to other things.
Bella!
This fight would be over like 30 seconds earlier if Rory could actually attack. Never mind. I'm fine with a heal. Even if I flub the inputs, it's not that much of a problem. What's the point of this guy being here? He's just there to waste your time. Because I can just do this. Great, another soul survivor. Please don't one-shot me out of nowhere, that would suck. That is a decently cool detail that they seem to always attack Vela. Apologies to people with epilepsy.
Ouch!
Alright, it's time to play the Unity game.
Get out of this reality!
Yippee! I love A Link to the Past.
Bella! Sheep man. Sheep man.
Yeah, that attack is super, super lenient. I'm not complaining.
Ow, that hurt! Bella! This is for you.
But just the fact that I've had to look at a walkthrough like 3 different times in this one dungeon, it's frustrating. It's really frustrating. Great. I press K, but whatever.
Ow, that hurt! Bella! Sheep man.
Salt in the wound, too. Like I said, the audacity to say, oh, you've got to try harder. You've got to be less greedy. You attack with the best you can manage. Man, fuck off. I'm trudging through this... Yeah. I'm trudging through this headache of a game. The least you could do is not be condescending. Also, I heard just like an offhand thing that presumably there's a reference, or like, the Valhalla thing is just because, it's just like a one-for-one thing, that there's a reference to YIIK in Valhalla, and there's a reference to Valhalla in YIIK, which, I mean, it's cute. It's such a shame that it's this game. Here's your stupid nerve toxin. I can't for the life of me tell if I have everyone. Because the guy did say 2. I'm pretty sure they're still missing the singer. But if I had to take a wild guess, you are the 5th. No. It was worth a shot. Right. Bathtub Vela was in there. Let me just run back through and make sure I have found everyone, because I know I'm missing one. Presumably it's not in the Pokefloat room? This is Piano Girl room. Let me just make sure. Oh. Oh, I died. I see. I've never been so nonplussed about dying before, but I guess I'm in that situation. It's kind of insane that this bug has not been patched. It's just here. Okay, that was Arcade Girl. Something in here? It was just Baby Vela. Okay, hang on. Consulting the guide once again. The fourth time, let's go! Okay, it looks like I have everything. I just talked to the dude and then a cutscene plays. Katamari ass movements. Gotta say, this game has the Mother 3 problem where it's so replete to just keep using the same motifs and themes over and over again that they get grating. This is also using the same theme over and over again. Hello. Neat. There it is, Mystical Ultima LP Legends. God, the fact that fucking Sammy is on the cover, that's... literally makes me upset. Come on. This game can't go 5 seconds without going, hey!
Vela asked us to listen to the record before we broadcasted. There was a certain aura of unease surrounding her. She pretended it had to do with not knowing what would happen after we broadcast the record. But I knew something else was wrong.
So, I bet you're all wondering why I insisted we play this here.
I think it's obvious. You want us to listen to music, and Alex's spoiled ass has the best sound system out of the 6 of us.
Your best option is a briefcase player?
That's actually correct. Back in my reality, I had written an album. This album. But I guess you already knew that. Anyway, just listen. I hope you enjoy what I made.
Oh, hi. Whoa, okay. Again, cool visuals. It took long enough. Ginger Sage. Oh, don't tell me the invisible dialogue bug is back. No, bad. This is really bad timing. One moment. I did a full reset because, you know, invisible dialogue in a situation like that, kind of a problem.
Vela asked. She.
So...
Yeah. So if I press I...
I think it's obvious. You want us to listen.
That's back at, but I...
Yeah, that... Okay, so... play just makes the dialogue advance automatically. Good to know. Okay, this might be a bad decision. I'm going to ignore all of the Velas just in case I accidentally trigger the invisible dialogue thing again. I'm not gonna act like this isn't a cool set piece, but I would prefer to actually see the dialogue that's important. Oh god, do I have to talk to all of them? Look, we get it. No comment. Ah, there we go.
It's beautiful, Vela.
Yeah, really nice.
Better than I could do.
It's nice. Not what I normally listen to, but I can tell it's good for the genre. Probably.
I could tell that she wasn't happy with our replies. But none of us knew what to say. The music had shown us a side of Vela that we had never expected to see. A sort of vulnerable side. I felt compelled to chase after her, to tell her the music was beautiful and that she was incredible. But my feet didn't move. I remained as still and as silent as everyone else. My body motionless. I surveyed everyone's eyes, willing my brain to bind with theirs and get what they had been thinking.
Why is this a... Why is this like a clashing moment? She had us listen to it, she said it was pretty good. Or she had us listen to it, we said it was pretty good, and then she
Had they all hated it?
stormed out?
What had triggered such a lack of enthusiasm?
You should go after her. That's what I'd want. Let her know it was great.
If this is Vela's album, why was a guy singing on it?
I almost cried.
Michael just completely oblivious.
I hope she's okay. You gonna talk to her, man?
Alex has left the part. Oh, I see. That is cute. Alright. What do you got for me, voice in the record?
Man, sorry I haven't called lately.
Can't deal with this now.
Oh yeah, sorry. Anyway, she's at the playground. Go get her, Tiger.
That is extremely creepy. And not for the reasons that this game wants to make out. Okay. I'm having to remind myself where the heck the playground is. Well, I'm going to assume it's over there. Stop sign jump scare. Are you an enemy? Yeah. How about that? Oh!
Stop it!
You know, maybe this isn't the best idea right now. No bouncing smilers, please. Thank you. I was under the impression that, I don't know, that was like an NPC I could talk to, that's like an NPC version of the stop sign, but no, they're all evil. God, they could have done they could have done so much more with this set piece. It's just, wow. Everything's slightly different. There's Bella. Everything's slightly different. Isn't this so spooky and scary?
I want to tell you the rest of my story. How I came to be in this reality with you. But I want you to promise not to judge me.
I won't judge you.
I have come to understand certain things. Things I know to be true. Things that I know others wouldn't understand unless they had experienced them. Before I can begin my story, I need you to understand the basics of how I have come to understand the universe. The link between our bodies and physical space is strong, but it is nothing compared to the link between our minds and physical space.
Girl, why did you not tell us this like 5 hours ago?
Our bodies exist as a visual representation of our minds. They are nothing more. Every mind has the capability of transcending physical form. Many do, even if they don't realize it. The very nature of physical reality is very unphysical. Humans have evolved to ignore the complexities and realities of the universe by using physical form to protect them from the harshness of existence. The very nature of being is to be in pain, is to long for and to be unfulfilled. To cope, we developed corporeal form. The use of physical form is not unlike leaving the light off at all times, obstructing the undesirables in the room. Do you understand what I'm saying so far?
More or less. Please, continue.
When I entered your reality, I was a much different person than I am now. My reality was much worse than this one. I was a girl who was entirely lost. From a young age, people thrust their expectations on me. They believed I was destined for artistic greatness. I was a child prodigy in many ways. I had peaked by my early teens, and I was no longer able to perform or create at a level that could match the adults around me. I was, for all intents and purposes, a disappointment. Picture for a moment being a young girl who can't do wrong. Everything I created, everything I said impressed those around me. I was the perfect child artist, but that's all I ever was. When I became an adult, my body grew, but my artistry remained childlike. I considered quitting piano, considered removing myself from art altogether, but something pulled me back.
Imposter syndrome is a bitch.
Somewhere along the course of my life, I had developed an artist's mentality. I knew I wasn't a good adult artist, but I was still compelled to create. And with each new thing I tried, I continued to disappoint those around me. It was May 22nd, 1996, when I met the man who would fix this for me. At 3:02 a.m., I walked into a music club in the city. He was on stage, playing to a small but enthusiastic audience. Each note he played on his guitar seemed to tell me something that I had always known, but had never really understood. After he finished, I knew that I had to speak with him. It wasn't before long that we became both romantically and artistically involved. It was as if knowing him had somehow broken the seal around my mind that was preventing me from creating something worthwhile. The lack of refinement to his playing freed me from the confines of rhythmic and artistic regularity. I don't mean to suggest that he was lacking in technical refinement, just that a certain jubilation came through in his playing that I had never experienced.
Please get to the point.
Our relationship was like a whirlwind of physical and emotional affection. Never had I given myself to someone so literally and spiritually before. Together, we wrote A Distant Voice, and I knew that I still had the hopes of being not only a good artist, but an interesting human being. Something terrible happened on May 22nd of 1997. At 3:02 p.m., his daughter had come home and found us together. He hadn't yet told his children about me. I was a much younger woman. He followed her out and into a coffee shop. I waited for them to return, hating myself more and more for entering his life and making it difficult. I waited there until 3:02 a.m., completely beside myself. And the strange thing is, he never returned. He never came back into his own apartment. I stayed there for a few days, knowing he'd have to come back eventually. And he simply never did. I called his friends, I called his manager, and they all said they hadn't seen him. Just like that, he slipped through the cracks of my reality and never returned.
And you never saw him again?
I did. It was May 22nd, 1998, 12:01 p.m.
Why do you know the times? Down to the minute.
A minute into the first concert I had put on since his disappearance. I had refused to do our music live or release A Distant Voice until I had seen him again. Finally, legal pressure forced me to schedule a release for May 22nd, 1999, with a year-long tour to promote it. I watched in terror from behind my piano as he wrapped his arm around a girl even younger than I. This girl was not his daughter, though she was probably his daughter's age. I left the stage and receded into myself. The man who placed his arms around that young woman was not the same man who placed his arms around me so many times. It couldn't have been. The man I knew would not have put on such a display of affection, knowing it could hurt someone so much. It was in that moment that I longed to leave my reality behind, to sever my ties to my physical form and exist in a different space. For many days, nights, minutes, seconds, I sat in my bed, slowly drifting further into my own depression, slowly pulling my mind from my body. When the separation happened, it was almost immediate. It was so sudden that the painful moments leading up to it felt trivial. I was just my mind, and I had left my physical body behind. I floated until I found a reality that seemed different from mine, hoping to find a reality that contained the him I knew, hoping that he had fallen into this reality, and we could be together again.
Was his voice the one we heard on the record?
No, No, it wasn't. I don't know whose voice we heard. I was so nervous sharing that music with you guys, I almost didn't realize it wasn't me singing.
Well, everyone loved it. It was amazing.
Really? I can never tell what people think when I show them my songs. Well, what should we do now?
I hate both of these options. I'm not going to kiss Bella. You deserve better than this guy. Plus, she literally just said that she's looking for someone. No, absolutely not.
Lead the way.
For multiple reasons, absolutely not. I'll be seeing you in jail. We should probably regroup with the others, huh? But I get the funny feeling that... well, you know what? I'm gonna have to walk back in here to get to the radio tower anyway, so I'm gonna have to regroup anyway. That stop sign is going to keep beeping every time I go into I go into this area, huh? The fucking music. Why this situation specifically? All the enemies are dead. I already looted all the treasure chests. Why is there such valiant music playing right now? It's so unfitting. Also, valiant music for Alex? Really? Lead the way, Alex YIIK. Etc. Alright, time to cause the apocalypse.
For everyone, time is measured differently. For myself, it was in days since Sammy had been missing.
Okay, do you care about this girl or not? Quick question. The fact that you saw her in Vela's mind and said literally nothing, and now suddenly you're right back to, oh, I wonder where this poor girl is gone.
For Michael,
you're insufferable.
It was days until school began and he lost his freedom. For Vela, time was measured in music. A careless and overwhelming existence where the oral world carried more weight than the physical world. For Claudio and Rory, it was days since their siblings vanished from their lives. For Chandra, I think it was days until she could escape counting days since her little brother's disappearance. But for all of us, time moved at the same rate, calculating days until we found a way to feel important.
Should I play it?
Yeah. We've come this far. It'd be stupid not to do it.
I'm ready, guys. I feel like something exciting is about to happen.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Also, okay, that's a window. I thought that was a
This isn't a
mirror.
mistake.
Worst comes to worst, we made the world a little better with some beautiful music.
Just do it already.
This is definitely a world-ending record. That's such a... Hello? Ah, okay, I see. So do the beatdowns actually deal damage? Wow, that's tricky. I can damage them. Excellent.
Witness.
Defend! Oh. There's just an option to recharge energy. Got it. I was worried for a moment that I was just gonna slowly get whittled down. I'll admit this character's design is kind of cool.
To alternate power sources.
Oh.
Are you guys okay? What just happened?
Holy shit! Did you guys see that?
Always the overreactor.
See what exactly? You guys put on the record and went into an epileptic fit.
It would have been funny in any other context.
I did see it. It was amazing.
It was the woman made of plastic that I've been dreaming about.
That can be interpreted in a horrible, horrible way.
Woman made of plastic? What does that mean, Alex?
She's like an android or something, but she's like plastic.
That's happened to you before?
Yeah, like once or twice. It's been a recurring dream or something.
But the entities that were behind the camera, she destroyed them so easily, and that wasn't Banish she was using.
Do you think she's still in danger? She was stuck in the van.
If she could destroy the entities so easily, I don't think there's much danger she could be in.
But we need to find her. That's why the entity who was living with me had us play the record, right? To wake her up.
I agree. You're right, but what's actually going on here? What is she?
You okay?
Yeah, I am. But forget it, never mind. I can't really explain it yet. It's just a feeling. Give me some time, and maybe I'll be able to put it into words.
So, what's the plan here? Do we just go and try and find the van this mysterious android is in?
If only we could have seen the outside of the van, then we'd at least know what we're supposed to be looking for.
Oh.
Hey, Alex, do you have a minute?
Rory jump scare. Jesus.
What's up?
I just wanted to
I was
save.
wondering if we could go somewhere and talk for a bit. There's been something on my mind, and yeah.
Oh God, I think I've heard about this.
So, what's wrong?
Well, I don't know. I've just had a lot on my mind lately, and
Take your time, man.
well, I've just been really depressed lately. Thinking about my sister, my parents, just how much life is going to change from now on. My sister was a lot younger than me, but she really was my best friend, and now she's gone. I feel aimless. We had plans, things we wanted to do in the future, places we wanted to go, movies that we wanted to see, new games to play together, and now none of that will happen. Sometimes I wish, you know what I mean, right?
Bad things happen, but life has to move on, right? You don't have your sister anymore, but you have all of us. Michael, me, Vela, Chandra, Claudio. We can't replace your sister, but we're happy that you're still here. If you had become a soul survivor, then we never would have met you, and that's really depressing. I'm not the best with these sort of things, but basically I'm saying I'm happy we met you.
Was that a dog barking? Am I going crazy? I think there was a dog barking during that line read.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. This is awkward. Let's go find the android or something.
Oh my God. Right. Shit, I forgot about this. I had heard somewhere, I think it was when I was watching Holly's YIIK stream singular, I suppose. When I was watching her play YIIK with socks, there was a mention that Alex was bisexual. Presumably, this is why. My favorite postmodern dating sim. Okay. I'm very curious. Because, like... Again, I feel like you can do better. I feel like you can do way better.
Let's go.
I don't think I've ever loved a woman before. Not romantically, at least.
It's gonna give the same spiel.
I love my mother, I love my sister, my cousins, my female friends. I love them, but not in the way that's filled with a romantic sense of love. I've had 7 girlfriends throughout college and high school. None of them lasted long, and I never minded when things were over. Something funny happened that night when I went to bed. I had a dream again. Yes, it was about the android. She wasn't trapped inside a moving van. She was free and human. In my dream, I knew her very well. We'd been together for a long time. We weren't old. We didn't get old. I knew inside my heart how well she treated me. I knew, for the first time, she was the only woman I'd ever treated well. Inside my dream world, she entered my dreams. She entered my thoughts. She filled up every part of my mind, even the parts I wanted to hide away. She was like the old Bruce Lee quote, "Be like water." She was my water, rushing into all the cracks.
What? Just say she was like water. What the hell?
Nothing could be hidden from her, but I didn't mind. She didn't judge. She didn't have a place to judge. She, unlike all other humans, was aware of human flaws. She didn't pretend we didn't think about hatred, violence, jealousy, sex. It was a person. She got that. Now, if only she was too. She is, and always will be, a woman made of plastic. I know how funny this sounds. Trust me, I do. How can a woman made of plastic be loved so much by a real flesh and blood human?
Alright, Pygmalion. Holy shit, he literally is Pygmalion. Wait. He spends all this time through most of his up into his adult life going, man, I hate woman. And then he finds he conjures up this woman made of plastic, and it's just like, man, this is the perfect woman. I wish this woman was not made of plastic and was real woman.
I woke up the next morning in a cold sweat. What was I feeling?
He's literally Pygmalion. That's so funny.
Warm light surrounded me. Someone had flipped a switch in my brain, and I now understood something I wasn't capable of understanding before. I felt a weird joy inside me. Like I had a secret no one else was allowed to know. A secret that was meant only for my ears. And it was the android who told me.
So what does any of this have to do with Semi-Peck? Why was that entire first leg of the story here?
But I couldn't. I tried to recall the dream, but it was already slipping away to the periphery of my mind. I couldn't remember specific scenes, but I could remember the feeling the dream had given me, and I knew they wouldn't be leaving me. I thought about Michael, then Rory, then Claudio, then Chandra. I had no desire to see any of them. I thought about Vela, then Sammy, and I felt weird, like I had done something wrong, as if I had wronged them somehow in the dream. And just like that, suddenly I needed to see Vela. But why? Why did I suddenly have the urge to apologize? No, that wasn't it. Thank her? No, I don't know why. But I needed to find her and do it alone.
This game is so much. Christ's sake. I want to check one thing before I stop for the day. If I walk outside, is it still Spooky World? It is still Spooky World. Okay, got it. Well, I know when I'm coming back, and that's probably... I'm probably going to go and get lunch and then come back and do a third session, because like I said, I'm on the clock here. I want to try and finish this game as soon as possible. A, because I'm getting sick of it, and B, because I want to be able to completely finish it out before the new version comes out. So we're doing a YIIK marathon, essentially. But that's all I got for now. Thanks so much for watching.